Hello, my sunflowers. Well, this is a quick recap of what's going on. Well, as you know, or if you haven't known, the legendary Val Kilmer died today. I think he was 65 years old. He had been suffering with throat cancer, but that was not his diagnosis of death. His death was pneumonia. However, you may know him. He played in the movies The Door, Top Gun. I mean, I can't even begin to name all of his movies, but he played in so many. And one of my ultimate favorites is The Doors, which you have to see.
I will.
He done played in so many movies. He was very attractive and
He did look attractive.
very attractive. And at the sweet age of 65 years old, he is no longer with us. My heart goes out to him and his family. I wish that I was more prepared to name so many movies that he played in, but I am sorry because this was at the last moment. And I have to say that I was really saddened by it and shocked. You know, you never know what people going through. And, you know, they just come off the site. But I think he just played, if I'm not mistaken, played in Top Gun with Tom Cruise.
Mm-hmm.
And they wrote a backstory for him because apparently he must have played a menace in one. I don't know because I don't remember these movies, but I mean, I remember his movies, but I don't remember Top Gun. I know I seen it years ago. I didn't see the new one, but
He also played. So at least Top Gun. Some of those movies aren't like yours to watch anyway.
Right. But I'm not taking away from him. He was very handsome when he was younger. He played in The Doors. He played a great Jim Morrison. You gotta see it.
Okay.
And our hearts go out for him and his family. And we wish their family luck. Just not luck. We wish their family peace at this time. And we hope that his soul rests in glory.
Yes.
And that's what we have to say about that. The next story that we have to talk about is the legendary Justin Bieber. I heard today that his his YouTube page has shot up with so many new people because they are waiting for him to
crash out.
What a world we live in. What a world. And I don't understand why his mother and father not stepping in. However, he's 31 years old. He is a man, but he comes off like he's a teenager. Baby Crone, this is your story. You have been following him. So you go ahead and talk about it.
Okay, well, not a laughing matter. However, it does seem like what's going on in the Bieber household, or just Justin Bieber, period, it seems like he is...
Sorry. Rudolph.
Okay.
Better.
Thank you. It seems as though Justin Bieber is struggling to cope with his reality. Will seem like just everything that's going on. I just recently did a reading on Hailey Bieber, and I mentioned it then that, you know, Justin has to deal with the fact that everybody is looking at him, bird's eye view, wanting him to speak out about his side and how he went along with Diddy and stuff like things like that. So people are like prying in on wounds and stuff that he probably hasn't fully processed or reprocessing. And it's just a time for him to really... So I think that's why he might be acting a little bit more erratic or more expressive. I even mentioned the fact that his Instagram is very artsy and it creates and depicts a mood.
But he don't look well.
No, he does not.
He look emaciated. He look...
At first, I thought it was just a fashion look with the way he was wearing baggy
and it was
clothes.
that. And he is fashionable. Mm-hmm. You may not like his fashion, but he is very fashionable. So he's been able to hide his weight, but he's been wilding out on the YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what's going on with him and his wife, but I can't blame her for this.
No, not at all.
Because Justin Bieber has to want help. You know, there's a song that's coming to my mind.
Okay.
I have to sing it.
Okay.
Fame, 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 fame. Is it any wonder? David Bowie. Fame.
Good one.
Fame. It just makes you sad when you see the condition of Justin.
For real.
You can't blame nobody. But Justin. Because he's the one that is old enough, mature enough to say, I'm ready for the change.
That's true.
You gotta want help.
Yes.
And you know what? No matter, their family can come in and do everything they want. They could be helicopters and come down, and as if they get him well, he'll go right back to the same thing until he's ready.
Yeah.
I just hope and I pray that it's not too late for him.
For real.
I just pray that somebody step in. And it's such a travesty to see a young man at 31 years old, fame. The industry
took another one.
Is it any wonder? Where to go? I'll accept your brother. I don't remember the words, but fame. Is it worth it? Is it worth it? This sounds like a young man that gave his soul for fame.
Yes.
He wanted it.
He did. He really did.
He wanted it.
Truthfully and honestly.
He wanted it. And now this video is going out with him. And what's the name of that guy where they was at a party and it looked like something was going on?
Oh.
I forgot the name of the black guy. The one that Kim Kardashian was dating at one point.
Oh my God. I know exactly what video you're talking about.
And that's been going around. And I guess he has to relive these things.
Exactly.
Don't stop looking it up.
Okay.
I'm just, I'm heart sickened over Justin. Such a travesty, such a story. And speaking of stories, when they do his biography movie, I hope they find the right person, whether he's living or dead. And the same with Kanye.
Yes.
Oh my God, their movies, I hope they're going to be epic. You know, if, you know, somebody's got to do it, you know. I can't think of the, as good as I know his name, is he a basketball player? You don't have his name?
No, I don't. But I know exactly who you're talking about.
I'm sorry that I'm not prepared, you know. Like I said,
Odell Beckham Jr.
Odell Beckham Jr.
There we go.
They caught them, and it's a video going out like something was going on. I don't know. Everything I say is allegedly, but he was really wasted, and he was drinking that pink stuff.
Yep.
And the you know, my heart aches, and I just think that maybe right now Justin Bieber is ashamed of his past.
Yes.
And maybe being haunted by the life he lived. And even though, you know, we can blame Diddy, we can blame our mothers, our fathers, our wives, our husbands, but at the end of the day, at 31 years old, he could rise up.
He could.
Because he is considered a grown man. And whatever's ailing him, I hope he is delivered from it.
Please.
I really do. I hope he is delivered. And like I said, just to throw in, I really feel a way about Kanye saying he regret having his children with Kim. I know that's how he feels, but that is a horrible thing to say under any circumstances. But there are two men, one white and one black, one younger, one older, is going through the demise of Hollywood.
Yes.
Of fame. Fame and fortune.
Yes.
Be careful what you ask for.
I did just quote that in the video.
Because you just might get it. And with that being said, we thank you. This is just the news recap.
Yeah.
And you said that?
Yep. I think I actually did say it in Haley B. No, it was either Haley Beaver or Cardi B's reading.
You keep reading, baby. Crone. You keep reading. And we just give a news recap of what's going on. And our hearts and souls go out to Val Kilmer.
Yes.
And with that being said, thank you for joining us. If you happen to like this video, please give us a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. and leave a comment. And with that being said, you know what we say?
Sunflowers!